Aesthetics is a branch of philosophy that concerns itself with the arts, as well as the visual and perceptual experience that art creates. Aesthetics also brings about the idea of taste, as defined by Immanuel Kant, proposing that art is subjective. The term aesthetic is derived from the Greek word aesthesis, ultimately meaning to perceive. While early usage of this term dates back as far as 300 BC, with the likes of Aristotle, it was not until the 18th century where Alexander Baumgarten coined the phrase aesthetics, and it becoming a truly recognized term in philosophy and art. Aesthetics became a word that was defined by our experience with art as well as the emotions it evoked. As the idea of the aesthetic gradually spread, art began to undergo a dramatic shift into a new age of expression. Modern aesthetics has been the center of discussion of many philosophers due to the subjective nature of the term. Its application has extended itself to almost every known field of research that is concerned with the aspects of personal emotion and experience. With the rise of new technologies in the 20th century, it did not take long before aesthetics eventually found its place in the media. Media aesthetics is not only defined by the experience of the subject, but by the total immersion of the subject with the object. This exists as an ideology that befits almost all modern-day technologies, including cinema. However, following the lead-up to the Second World War, aesthetics took a turn for the worst. Theorists such as Walter Benjamin recognized the significance as well as the dangers of this new aesthetics. At the time, films and other forms of media were quickly becoming useful in the war effort, favored for being powerful tools for propaganda communication. This was a particularly dark era for aesthetics. It wasn't until the end of the 20th century where the idea of a more pure aesthetic began to regain its status within artistic culture. This was followed with the emergence of media studies being a widely accepted academic discipline. The aesthetic can be seen in almost every aspect of human life. It is a subjective term that is defined by personal experience. Today, new art mediums are being developed which rely on complete immersion that is only achieved through the aesthetic. There is no doubt that aesthetics will continue to coexist with art, regardless of what form it takes.